Happy New Year, girlfriend. Are you in a sales presentation plateau? And you ready to want to spice it up and really do something different for the new year? Well, if you've ever asked yourself, how can you invite people to a no pressure sale experience? We're going to get to the bottom of that in today's video. We will see you inside. Hi there, my name is Ingafay, and I am a confidence coach for female cash coaches, authors, speakers, and home based business owners. And in today's video, I am going to share with you how to spice up your sales presentation, whether it be a party or a show or whatever kind of presentation that you're doing. We're going to teach you how to spice it up. Secondly, girlfriend, we are going to talk about how we're going to make this experience be irresistible for those people that are involved in it. So we're going to give you some tricks and tips on exactly how to do that. And last but not least, girlfriend, we are going to share with you how to gamify your wholesale experience. We can't wait to share this with you. Let's do this, shall we? So, girl, how can you spice up your current sales presentation? You've probably been doing some of the same old for the last year or so, and you want to do something different. It is new year, right? New year, new you. So it's time to do something a little bit different than what you normally do. And I was thinking about this a couple of days ago, and what I came up with is something that I haven't done in years. And it's actually called a trash it party. Yes, a trash it party. Now, it's ideal for people that sell a consumable product. It allows people to do things that they already are going to want to do in the new year. And then one thing is definitely organize. They want to organize. They're trying to get rid of the old and bring in the new. So this trash it theme would be ideal for anyone that sells like skincare or jewelry, or I would say a health and wellness type of product. It's just perfect for this because they're really starting off anew. And we all know that this is a new year and they want to do something new. So this is the perfect type of theme for it. So basically, girlfriend, how it works is they are going to bring something old and get something new back. And it's basically, it allows them to get rid of old things that they're probably not using anyway, that's just sitting up on their shelf. It could be in their jewelry box, it could be in their cupboard, it could be on their counter in their bathroom that they're not using, and then be able to get something that they can actually use that they like and probably get better results than what that product sitting there taking up, collecting dust, that's doing nothing for them at this point would do. My question to you is, have you done anything like this? Have you done a trash it party before? Comment below and let us know, because we definitely want to hear your opinion. So how do we make this an irresistible offer? Well, the way we make it an irresistible offer is that they're going to bring the old product to the trash it party. And if it's clothes, we can have some kind of donation. So it's not like we're really throwing away clothes. We could have a place where we can donate the clothes, maybe Goodwill or Battered Women's Shelter. And I know we can't really give away jewelry, so they probably would just get rid of that. But if it's beauty or even food, they probably could really just literally throw it away. So you can have a trash can or a trash bag that would allow them to throw the old away. And then they would replace that old product with a new product that you could share with them. And they could try before they buy. If it's clothes, they can try them on before they buy. Maybe they have an old sweater and they're going to get a new sweater, and it's going to be a swap out. And then that sweater can then be donated to Goodwill. If it is a pair of earrings, maybe they had some costume jewelry that has started to deteriorate and it doesn't have its luster that it once had. So then as a result of that, they can take the old jewelry, throw it out, and get the new jewelry that you're showing them. If it's some food, maybe it's been sitting on their shelf and it's already expired and they're not going to eat it anyway, but they want to try something new for the new year because they're really going to do it this time. As far as their New Year's resolution, they're going to eat better, drink more water, all of the things that people really want to do. And this would give them the opportunity to do that. So Think about those things that you could swap out. If you have clothes or anything like that, think of ways you can donate, or if it's just literally just throwing stuff away and swapping it out. And then because they do that at this party, it's only for the people that participate in the party that night. It's an exclusive type of offering. It encourages urgency because at that particular time when they buy something, you're going to give them a discount. If you can discount your products, I'll say it that way because I know everybody can't, but if you can discount your products, it would allow them to get a newer product for the product that they didn't use. And the discount is only on a one swap thing. So if they bring one sweater, they can only get a product for one item. So it's only for the things that they swap out. So if they really want to swap out more things, then they would have to bring those things. And you can just make sure that they are crystal clear on that before they come, that it's a trash it party. So this is not when you just bring one thing, unless you just want one thing. I mean, it's completely up to them what they want. But if they really want to trash it and really clean off or organize whatever they need to organize, this would be the time for them to do that and really be able to swap out for something that they want. Also, if for whatever reason you are not able to discount your products, you can give loyalty bucks to them. I just thought about that as an option. So for the people that are able to participate, you would give them loyalty bucks, kind of similar to Kohl's Cash. You buy products at one time on a particular date, and then you can come back later and get the discount because of the bucks, the Kohl's Cash that you got. I call them Inga bucks. If you have that kind of loyalty type of program, you can do that with your customers. If you don't, this will be a great time for you to implement it, something for the new year. Again, new year, new you, for you to try to see how you can encourage your customers to buy more from you. Instead of buying just one particular item, you can sell more wide and deep, more so than narrow. So that's just another thing for you to think about. You can give discounts if you want to, or you can give loyalty bucks, but you want to make sure that it's exclusive for the people that participate in the Trash It party that day, and make sure that they're fully aware of that. Okay. Another great thing for you to do is to invite your downline, your recruits. That way it can be a group type of activity. So it's not just you doing the party. If you have downline, if you're building a team, this would be a great thing to include your whole team in. So you can do this as a group. Everybody's making money. Everybody's helping other people organize and get rid of things that they are not using, and then replacing it with things that they potentially could use in your product line. So it's a win-win all the way around. Get your recruits involved, make money for yourself, and then help your customers get rid of things that they probably wouldn't even be using anyway. So before I go into how to gamify this, I want to remind you to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We upload a video every Thursday for your viewing pleasure, and we don't want you to miss a beat, girlfriend. So be sure to subscribe. So, girlfriend, let's talk about how you can gamify this. Now, we want this really big. When you gamify something, it just makes it that much bigger. One of the things that I like to do is, of course, encourage people to bring a +1, right? If they bring a +1, maybe if you said they had to have one item for they can swap out one item for a new item. Maybe if they brought a +1, they were able to swap out 2 items for 1 item. Just kind to gamify, as I said, the people that are coming to the event, because I know some people, they get to the point where they just say, oh, I'll just come by myself. I don't know anyone. Some people will say that, but there are other people that are extroverts and have their group of friends that they would love to share the experience with, especially if you're making it really fun, and really selling it that way, that it's going to be a fun experience, that you guys are going to have some great girl time, and really allow them to interact and meet different people other than the people that they know, to expand the party outside of just the people that's in your customer base. Get them to invite a friend, and gamify it based on who they invite, how many people they invite. That can also work with your recruits too, getting them to get more people to come out. So it's a bigger event with people have more opportunity to learn more about your product. I won't say your service this time because this is really a product type of activity, and then potentially learn more about your business opportunity. So you have that more leads to kind of talk about the business opportunity. We know everybody's not going to sign up. We know some people are just want to be clients, but you may have, the more people that you have involved in the party, the more potential you could have for potential recruits, and your recruits getting recruits. So think about that. Another thing that I love to do is to play referral type games. Make it a competition on who's going to give you the most referrals, and make this something that is done kind of in the middle of the class. Well, I won't say class, in the middle of the party more so than the end, after they've kind of gotten to know you, after you kind of built a rapport with them. They're going to be more apt to want to share their friends and family with you. I don't like to do it on the end because the end people are kind of ready to go and doing their thing. But if you do it in the middle of the class or the middle of the show or the party, it's going to really allow you to get some good leads that you would be able to follow up with afterwards. I like to play music when they're doing the leads. It's kind of like a no-brainer type of thing where they're actually writing leads down. We're playing some music, and it's kind of, who can get the most leads in a minute, that kind of thing. That's really going to help you grow and expand your business and your recruits business, because we're also inviting, your downline is going to be there too, where it can be a win-win situation for everybody. Those people that actually invite people to come with them, I see them as hostesses. And you can have special hostess gifts for them. They get special discounts because they are a hostess, or they get a special gift because they are a hostess. And you can find out from the hostess, if they decide to bring somebody, maybe they want something free, and you just ask them, girl, what would it take for you to find 3 friends to come with you? What could I give you to bless you for bringing your 3 friends? And kind of being upfront with them. Now, these 3 friends, they're not just coming, they're coming to participate and potentially buying. Now, granted, you let them know that the purchase is not required, but it's not just bodies that are coming. These are people that could be potential customers to you and to your recruits. So make sure that that's said. Most of the time, that's common, depending on the type of people that you're dealing with. They just know that. But I don't like to leave anything to imagination. So I like to just be upfront and let people know that. So I'm hoping that this would be a blessing to you. I'm hoping that this party idea is really something that you want to try. It's the new year, so why not try it? Try something new and see if it works for you. I know that it had worked for me in the past, and I haven't done it because for the most part, this is something that I did for an in-person type of activity. Although you could still do this on a virtual space. It would still be people like on a Zoom where you could physically see people throwing stuff out, but I don't know. I think it's more camaraderie when it's an in-person thing. And maybe I say that because that's the way I did it when I did it before. But try it in person, try it virtually, see what works for you, and give us feedback and let us know if this idea really helped you. And if I wanted to let you know, in addition to that, you generating these leads and getting more sales, and then you're duplicating yourself by inviting your downline. If you're looking for more ideas on how to do this, I wanted to remind you about the Expert Trilogy. It's a great source of information for lead generation on all the various different platforms. It gives you information on how to increase your sales as well as duplicating. So if you're interested in that, girlfriend, click the link below in the description. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.